All right, we are playing some Renata support, running Guardian, Shield Bash, Bone Plating, Revitalize, Biscuit Delivery, Cosmic Insights. Gotta be careful for just a second here in case Rakan's cheesing us with Xayah. He's not. Also running 1 attack speed, 1 adaptive force, and 1 armor. I've played quite a bit of Renata this season, but I've never once played a matchup quite like this, especially when you add the level 2 like jungle cheese. Sure. It's not the start I was quite looking for, but I guess we'll have to make do with it. I was saying I've also never really played Renata with Ashe before. So I don't really know too well how this lane's going to go. We're also up against Rakan Xayah, which is a very strong lane, but I do like Renata into Rakan because Rakan has to all in on someone, and ideally his team, and ideally for the Rakan, his team follows up and they kill you while you're CC'd. And that's kind of how it works. But if you just press W and they're not able to kill your teammate while they're CC'd, then I guess it kind of works out fine. So I like the Renata into Rakan matchup, but I don't know how I feel about the 2v2 itself. I guess the good news is we didn't have to burn any other summoners. We just burned the 2 flashes. Also, Pyke burned a flash. And I'm not sure if they burned anything. Probably ignites. Got it. I'm going to go ahead and take W second just because they did get our flashes. I'm assuming they're going to look to continue to play aggressive and pull off some more cheese. So I'm going to have my W in case they do. Hopefully it allows us to fight back a bit. Not an ideal start for us bot lane, but hey, I mean, Pyke really greeted his pathing, and now he is down CS and just got himself killed top lane. Also, they are up a Cole on us, which doesn't make the biggest difference in the world, but it is still worth noting. Also, I mean, I'm going to assume that this Pyke is going to continue to cheese, so I'm going to get an early ward down here. They do definitely look like they want to continue to play aggressive. The wave should push towards us just barely. And Udyr has no camps to clear, so maybe he comes down. That's also Rakan's ward, so I'm assuming they don't have anything here. No, he's pathing back top. That kind of sucks. Okay, so we're still in the 2v2. One thing I can do in this Renata versus Rakan matchup. That's funny. As I was actually just about to say, one thing you can do in this matchup is Q his W, but instead... Wait, we win this, by the way. Oh, that's so unfortunate. You can Q his W, which is what I was getting ready to tell you guys, but instead he flashed into my Q. Oh. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm really trolling, aren't I? How did I die to that? What even killed me? Her E? Greeted to hold the wave there. I think we could have actually killed pretty easily there if Ashe fought with me, but she backed out. Well, unfortunate. How much do you charge for coaching? I haven't coached in a very, very long time. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say that. I coach a high school esports team right now, twice a week. But I haven't done like one-on-one coaching for like solo queue players in a very long time. But I think my information is down below the stream. Whatever is there, I'll just stand by it. I don't even remember how much I was charging before, but if you're interested, just let me know. I think it's like 20 or 30 bucks or something like that. Damn, I'm actually so sad. We should have won that fight. And then I greeted for the wave. I really did not think they had a chance to kill me there. I thought I was safe to hold the wave there, and then I actually thought I was gonna kill the Xayah, but I forgot that Xayah Rakan have an extended range on Rakan's E, so he was able to jump back quicker and shield him, and I die. We actually do need some help here. I'm gonna be honest, I also... God damn it. This sucks, man. We are just getting kind of camped, to be honest. Except we win this. Keep going, my man. It's all you. Alright, we take those. I have had some really lucky Qs onto this Rakan this game, I can't lie. Snipe that one somehow. I'm a hard-stuck D4 Pantheon main for support. Now I am practicing AP Twitch support because I can't with these ADCs. So one thing I will tell you, because I don't like to coach people if I don't think I can actually help them, right? I know some people will probably just, you know, go for a cash grab and coach whatever they can. I refuse to coach anything that I don't think I can actually give valuable input on. So, for example, I will never coach in like a top lane main because I really don't know what to tell them. Same goes for like if you were to play, you know, if you wanted coaching on Pantheon or Twitch support, I would probably say like, hey man, I'm not the man for you because I don't actually play those champions. You honestly could probably coach me better at those champions than I can coach you. But if you wanted some coaching and like a support that I'm more familiar with, more than happy to help. Oh, what's up, TJ? Not new apartments, new townhouse. I am a home owner. Which I like to leave out the town part and just say like, hey, I'm a homeowner, I have a house. But for full transparency, it is a townhouse. I also play some Rakan sometimes. Yeah, I mean, if you want some help on Rakan, I'm your man. I know more about Rakan than most people. Yeah, with the lady, we went in on it together. So we're co-homeowners. Which, to be fair, so at first I was a little embarrassed by, you know, the townhouse aspect of it, right? We're not really homeowners, like we own like a townhouse. But there's a couple things that I started thinking about. One, I just turned 24 years old 13 days ago. Happy belated birthday to me. God damn it, man. There's no way. Leave me alone.
38
God damn it. Why am I getting pinged? He lane ganked. What? Why am I getting pinged? Okay, where's the ring? Hold on, TJ. Too many things at once. First things first. Thank you for the prime. Welcome back for 38 months. You're ridiculous. Like I was saying, though, I was a little embarrassed at first with the whole townhouse thing. But there's a couple things that I have to start telling myself. One, I just turned 24 years old, and a lot of people my age still live with their parents. It's just the world that we live in. Like, being a homeowner is expensive shit in this day and age. You know what I mean? Like a townhouse just now. I bought my house for $300,000. That's more than my parents spent to buy their 2-story house. You know, given that was 20 years ago. But still, it's a wild concept to think I spent more on my townhouse than my parents did on my childhood home. It's really expensive. So there's that. It's really expensive in the world that we live in, so most people don't own anyways. And most people my age don't really own anyways, so I'm proud of myself, even though it's a townhouse, not a home. the ring, okay, don't mention that because I get in trouble for that. There's a plan, okay? You see, I like to have a plan in my life. You know, step one was the house, and then there's like a dog that comes next, and you know, it's a progress. Okay, we actually just hard stomped them there.
Nothing's free. All I ask is your loyalty.
Yeah, I mean, all of my friends, I have friends that are the same age as me and younger, older than me, and a lot of them, actually, I should say, pretty much all of them are either renting right now or living with their parents. So, out of my small circle, we're kind of the first to be homeowners, which is pretty exciting. Yeah, that was one idea we had, you know, renting. Where's this guy at? Okay. We could have rented, obviously, right? And we could have had a more ideal home or living situation, whatever it may be, but we were really hell-bent on wanting to, you know, put our money into something that we get back one day, right? We're kind of investing into ourselves, right? Rather than when you pay rent, you're giving that money away, you're not getting it back. So we're happy with our decision. It's pretty exciting. JT Fizzy, thank you for the prime. Welcome back to the Nasteey Nation for 19 months. I appreciate it, man. And by the way, I have thanked everyone for their sub today, but I really just want to emphasize, you know, I know that I'm not a big name streamer, and I know that I go MIA from time to time, but it is really, really cool to see, you know, the familiar faces, you know, JT, Endo, TJ. I can't even remember who else was here earlier today, but, you know, seeing you guys continue to come back and pop in and show some support after all this time, I really do appreciate it, guys. So much love. Arrow, I didn't forget about you. I see you too. I think yours was like 38 ridiculous months or something like that. So I appreciate you as well. I learned a lot from you. Look up to you in the League of Legends community. You know, one thing I've always kind of prided myself on is like kind of being more of a positive, like streamer or influencer, whatever you want to call me, right? And one problem I've had is when I don't stream, I find myself being more toxic. It's so strange. Like, I guess when, and this is me just kind of being transparent, I guess, like when I'm streaming, I feel like I kind of have a responsibility, right? To set a good example. And it's like when I'm not streaming and people flame me, I'm just like, you know, I sometimes tolerate it. It's not good. So streaming is actually really good for me because it just keeps me more humble. Baking. This Rift Herald thing, that's not something that someone prompts, right? That comes up automatically? At least I thought it was.
It's expensive to be poor, but when you're rich, they just give you.
Why does every Ashe ever think that they are Tom Brady? Throwing these Hail Marys for no reason. For some reason, I started playing League again myself. I am really sorry to hear that, man. I am really sorry to hear that. I would not wish that on my worst enemy. By the way, the FPS, like I said multiple times, today is a test stream. I'm just seeing how the setup's working, how the Wi-Fi is working, everything. The FPS has dropped a couple times, but not like unplayable. Anytime it's below like 140 means I'm getting less frames than I would ideally like to be getting. And the ping's been spiking a little bit, but hasn't been unplayable. I think it's good for now, and once I get some improved Wi-Fi setup, it'll be even better. Okay, big fight coming up. Oh, never mind. As I just said, that ping spikes to 130. Ideally, we shouldn't fight while Corky has package. Never mind, he doesn't have package anymore.
And I never forget. Your turret has been destroyed.
Verizon Fios? What is that? Verizon's internet plan. So I have Xfinity. My Wi-Fi is not bad. I'm just not under. I'm not on Ethernet. Right. And so someone was telling me about something I can get that like extends my Wi-Fi. Again, Oh, you're so dead. My router is downstairs. My computer is upstairs. That's a big ulti. That was actually a really good fight. Yeah, my Wi-Fi is not bad. I'm just not on Ethernet. That's why it's like, you know, hanging around like 67, 68, I'm fine with that. I just want it to stick there. And at least I think, if I am able to get this extension that I've heard about, and get Ethernet, then I'll be good to go from there. So hopefully, I mean, I have terrible memory, but if I can remember, I'll try to get that on Amazon like as soon as I end stream today. And hopefully, you know, like next day delivery or whatever it is. I don't know what any of that means, Fig. To be honest with you, man. No. Yeah, I'm not on Ethernet. My router is downstairs. My computer is upstairs. So this is just Wi-Fi. So I've been told about something where I can plug something into my wall upstairs that like kind of extends my router to up here. And then I can plug an Ethernet into that. So that's the plan. I don't love this. I gotta like rotate down. Okay, never mind. I was afraid I was gonna have to rotate blindly into the Zyrakan also rotating. That did not sound too fun. Yeah, I mean, I think if it's sitting at 67, 68 without Ethernet and some spikes occasionally with Ethernet, we'll be chilling. I actually have not played this matchup all too much, as I said before, but I'm starting to really like it because Rakan's engage at times can be very easy to read. It's like very telegraphed, right? So when he just has to run straight at you and you just throw your Q at him, it kind of breaks up the engage. One thing, oh, I was kind of joking. I hope I didn't get him killed. I didn't realize my autos went that far, honestly. What is this? Okay, have fun, guys. I'm out of there. Shit, what was I just saying? Forget already.
Hard work is its own reward.
One thing I really hate, I mean, this has just always been kind of the case in League of Legends. When bot lane loses, both people get blamed equally, right? You look at this Ashe, who, you know, we're winning the game now. She still won 4-2 because she has not been playing good this entire game. Yes, we might have lost lane, but I'm 1-2-8. I have not been playing all too bad, and you can't really tell. But for some reason, I was blamed earlier. I was blamed for us losing lane. When, you know, clearly it wasn't my fault. Sure, Ashe might have had some misplays, but we were also, you know, camped ridiculously. And for some reason, it's a bot lane. It's support and ADC. We're both to blame. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I have a feeling since Chemtech is new and they're reintroducing it right now, I think it's gonna like spawn a lot more often in the preseason. I think like there's an increased chance you get it because they want people to experience it. I played 3 games today and I've seen it twice. I mean, I could just be overthinking it, but I think that's the case. I actually don't know if it's good or not because the one game I did see it in earlier, it was like a 15-minute on the .ff. Oh my god. Gotta be honest, this is the first time I've ever tried to solo a blue buff, and it's not working too well as Renata. Okay, let's see this again. How far do I go exactly? Woo! Okay, where's my team? I have complete vision over this whole area. Let's just fight. Syndra's keeping in, so he's not here yet. Ooh, big ulti. I think we go Baron, boys. To be honest. What about this? What's better about this? Oh, it shields you too. Damn. Okay, so the blast plant blasts you further. The thing that you, what is it called? The honey fruits gives you a shield. It seems to heal for more as well, and I believe it doesn't slow you now. As for the Scryer's orb, I don't know what that does yet. Yeah, so at the house I was at before, I did have like a huge Ethernet cord that was just like wrapped around everywhere and kind of, you know, went over doors and stuff like that. We're trying to avoid that this time. So if I can figure out how to extend the router, perfect. If not, yeah, I'm gonna have a Ethernet cord going throughout my entire house to get it here. Scryers gives vision in a circle as well as cone. Hi, Nasty Nice Beard. You know what? You made my day. I actually, to be fair, I have terrible facial hair. Like, there are certain people, you look at them and you're like that is a man who was like born to have a beard, you know? Like, if this man didn't have a beard, it would be a shame. My facial hair grows like so like inaccurately and just like in the wrong spots. Like I have like so many bald spots, and it's just, I am not the type of person who should have facial hair, but I try to make it work, so I really appreciate the compliment. Ashe hit 1 ulti challenge. But on top of that, just to make my facial hair matters worse, I'm kind of letting it get a little ugly right now. Because I'm gonna like go to the barber pretty soon here. And so I like to let it get ugly so he can make it look pretty. There's no point in me trying to shape my facial hair when I'm just gonna let him do it in like, you know, a week or so.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Take! That definitely should have canceled, by the way. Okay, so it mainly goes in a circle, like straight, but it kind of goes in a circle as well. By the way, is Syndra not just like disgustingly broken right now, or what?
I don't need to get my hands dirty. Oh, but I do it.
Yeah, always best to put all your wards down before you back. That is correct. Even if it's not ideal spots, just unload your wards because you're gonna get new ones anyways. Is Udyr broken too? I feel like it's not hard to balance this game. I feel like you just like I can clearly see, you know, I've been playing the game pretty often over the course of the last week of the season. I can tell you, Syndra's pretty broken right now. Udyr's pretty broken right now. It doesn't take rocket science to understand that. But I want to see these guys all fight in base. Can I not ult it? Don't end? What do you mean, don't end? Okay, guys, there is a Corki coming with a big package. I'm scared of men with big packages. Let's get out of here. I fat-fingered my flash! By the way, I just don't want to let this go unnoticed. Did anybody happen to see Pyke's message? I just feel like that could, like, should not have gone unnoticed. I just have so many questions. Like, why add the yogurt part? Like that's just like playing mind games, you know what I mean? That's one of those comments where, like, you know, obviously if I was the one Pyke was telling that to, like, I would laugh, I'd kind of brush it off at first, right? Like, I mean, this guy's just upset, right? But then tonight when I'm laying down trying to go to sleep, I'm just gonna be thinking, like, why did he mention the yogurt? You know? Talk about my mom all you want, but, like, why did you have to bring the yogurt into it? What did he mean by that? If we can get a 5-man stack, I'd be down to play a game potentially. A little like for fun viewer game maybe. Kind of an anticlimactic end to this game, but hey, at least we made it here for the family photo. GG.